All right. So the question was, are there healthier options that Cuisinart offers for cooking? So the best way to do that is really to go to their website and look at the products. So we did a video on this already. So the question was this Elite one, Riedler Deluxe, I think was the one. Yes, I think this is the one that we were looking at. So if we come in here and what we need is this model number. So we take that model number, and on the last video we went over this. You go down to the bottom of their website where it says chemical disclosures on the bottom right corner. And once that loads up, you come in here and you put in the model number. And here is all the chemicals that are included. So you can do this for all of their products. And I'm not saying that they have bad products or everything is bad. They do have some cast iron, bakeware and stuff, stainless steel cookware, etc. Again, this is for people who are really looking to have or eliminate or reduce all of the chemicals from their environment, especially the cookware, because this leaches onto our products and our food, and we're feeding it to our kids, our spouses, as well as our animals, right? So this is the kind of stuff that we need to be aware of. So here you can come in and you can look at, okay, so this is tetrafluoroethylene. So what does that do? So you can quickly come in here and understand what this does. Okay. So again, there is the PFA's fact sheet. It's the generic one that you see that we've talked about before. So you can see that, where are they found? Of course, they're going to be found in the environment because it is everywhere. We dump stuff everywhere. Our pee goes out everywhere, our poop, and we're eating this and we're pooping it out. And of course, the animals are exposed to it as well. And then we eat the animals and we get all of this. The challenge is that we call them forever chemicals because they don't seem to degrade, at least not yet. I hate to say never, but it's one of those things where I think this is going to be one of the top priorities for the MAHA movement, is to figure out how we can break these down, or to help clean out our environment. So the first step is to stop using them so that the companies stop making products with them. So that's how we're going to voice our opinions. So if you want to have healthy cookware, look for cast iron, look for stainless steel, because you can see how the PFAs will affect you right here. It affects the immune system, liver function, can increase cancer risk, may harm the fetus and the child, including effects on growth and development, may increase the risk of thyroid disease, and may interfere with body's natural hormones. So of course they have to say may, and can, because the problem is there's so many different ones. And if you look at PFAs, like, you're going to see all the different types of PFAs. Even on their website, you'll see, there's a bunch of them. So if we go back, here's another one, alkaline polymer, right? And it all goes down to the same fact sheet. So there's just so many different ones that they can't say, well, this one for sure causes it. But look at how many you get just from this one product. You get exposed to 4. And that's not even including the food that you're cooking that will probably have some kind of PFAs in it. And then the food that you serve it in, etc. So if we look at levels of PFAs that we get exposed to, we have to really understand how we can eliminate these and start to allow our bodies to heal and eliminate, of course, from our environment as well. So hopefully that is beneficial. Like I said, they do have great cookware. If you look at, let's see, different cookwares, they do have stainless steel. That's beautiful. They have, so you want to avoid the non-stick ones, stainless steel. And I think they have also bakeware. Uh, so ceramic. Okay, so I know that they had some other ones in here, but you can take a look at it. Like I said, you can come in here and actually just put these in and say, okay, well, what is in this nonstick cookware? Even though it says ceramic. So let's see. We're going to take this in and we're going to go down, look at the chemical disclosures, and we put that in. So nothing is found. When it says nothing is found, I would still email them and ask for an SDS sheet, which is the safety data sheet, just to make sure, because obviously there's something that is baked into these. So you would want to know how is it made, the nonstick. All right. So again, so the question was, okay, so what kind of bakeware would you recommend? Yeah, again, it goes back to glass is great. Um, Pottery, depending on how the pottery is made. And then there's also cast iron ones that you can use. You can put in the oven, and stainless steel ones. Even these trays and stuff, if you look at what these trays are made out of, make sure that you understand that those can also have some coatings and stuff like that. So get rid of the stuff that's not going to serve you. All right. More questions will be answered.